Welcome to Mississippi Valley State University, WVSD television station. Today I'm your speaker, Keon here, with special guest, blues legend himself,
Little Willie Farmer.
Mr. Farmer, I would like to say it is an honor to meet you. It is an honor to have you at Mississippi Valley State University located in Edabina, Mississippi. Thank you for coming. Can you share anything about yourself as far as music and anything about you that you'd just like to express towards the audience?
For all fact, yeah, I can tell you a lot of things about myself. I was born and stuck here in Mississippi. Downtown, you call it a small town. In 1956. Little old clinic down there, wasn't a hospital, just a doctor clinic. I was born there, but our parents and I, we lived in the country, 8 miles from Duck Hill, east, called Swetman, Mississippi. And I was raised there all my life, and I got grown. I still live in Duck Hill. So I moved town, and about 33 years ago, I moved to Duck Hill, built my house. As a boy, growing up, that's how I learned to play blues. Out in the country, you know, you can come to catch the bus, you know, and see the girl at school and get back home with nothing out there but the woods, you know, a few people here and there. Mm-hmm. And you have something to entertain yourself, so a guitar was my main option to pick up, so I played guitar. I came home one morning, yeah, I came kind of early. I found my woman there, so my thing, just in your dog head. It's all over. All my life, go to bed with, slept with, mama come up with and get up. First I had to do the chores around the house, you know. You had to take care of your cows, your hog, garden, just like that before you do anything else. After you get that did, then you can get your lesson out there, you can play. So that's what I did all my life till I got about 15, and word of mouth got out that a little farmer boy could play. And of course, I kind of figured I kind of inherited, took off. My dad and all my uncle and grandpa and mama's side all could play guitar, fiddle, some everything. So I just picked it up, started messing around with it, and about a year or so I got pretty good. Started playing with gospel group, blew around different places, just playing guitar. That's all I ever did. Worked hard to get my first guitar. You know, pick cotton, hold cotton, I bought it. First guitar I bought was acoustic. And I thought it sounded so good because I've been trying to play on old baling wire, you know. It helped me out, keep my timing, but I got the acoustic. I thought I would sure know good. And my dad, I was playing on open G tune, which is real simple, you know. Some guys do play in that tune today, but I don't hardly play in that way. I play it natural, 440. And my dad was on the porch one day out there playing. He was sitting there. I didn't know he could play. I knew he could blow harmonica real good. And he told me, he said, "Boy, that guitar ain't tuned right." I said, "What ain't tuned?" And he said, "Let me see it." I didn't know he could play. So he picked the guitar up and tuned it. I didn't know what way you tuned it. I just said, I ain't never heard that tune before. And he made a few runs in it and did it a couple times. He quit because he said his finger went out. He ain't played in a long time, so he was finger too still. But he told me, you keep that guitar tuned like that, learn how to play, you'll be a guitar player. You going there enough but a racket. So I listened to it for a long time and learned how to tune it. Just about then I got out of tune, couldn't figure it out. I asked him again. He said, "Boy, how you gonna keep on tuning the guitar? You gotta learn how to keep it tuned yourself. That's how you gonna learn. You better listen." So I caught every tune, every string until I figured it out. And one night I was playing the guitar back in the room. And it was about 9, 10. And Mama said, "They were laying in the bed." So he listened to, he said, "That boy gonna play like Uncle Walter. That boy picking that box now." And he said, we got up, I heard him come down the hall. I said, "Uh-oh." He gonna be home now. He gonna turn behind up. He gonna, you know, back then day you go to bed. 9 o'clock, 8:30, you in the bed. You won't up no 10, 12, 1 o'clock. And he come down the hall. I just put the guitar down. I said, oh, he come. He knocked on the door, opened the door. He said, boy, that sounds good there now. But now you got to go to bed. You got to get up in the morning, go to school. You can't get up all night playing that guitar now. I said, okay, Dave. All right. So I went in bed. And next morning, my mama said, your Dave listening to you playing that guitar. He said, that boy sounds so much like his brother Walter, too. He just, you know, he just bring them back to him. So one day, boy, you gonna make a guitar picker. Believe it. So you keep on playing. But now, he didn't let me play a little blues. But my mama, she didn't care about a whole lot of blues. She listened to it, but she was a church lady. So they heard me picking the gospel. And I got about, like I said, I'm 15, 16 years. I be gonna go to town and do a little sprouting around, you know. So that time, I want to go to town. My old brother and neighbor, they go to town. And Mama and the lady and the girl, Lou and this woman, all of them, we want you to stay here and pick the box. I said, I want to go. Mama said, Mama, baby, come on, play the box, so we're going to change some church songs. He invited about 3 or 4 down there and played the church song. Man, I was so mad they won't go. I ready to go. I played the church song. We ain't hungry long. They don't know where long is. They said, man, if we start at 3 o'clock, it'd be 6 o'clock. At that time, it's time to come back home, because old folks didn't like you quit no more than 8 o'clock. You got to get out of here.
The pole lights come on and everything.
Then they talking about, what time it is? Like, get up in the morning. That's what they said. That's a hint for you to get out of here. But I'd be so mad. But I just thought about it as I grew older. I hadn't been from Mom. I might not be able to play like I do now, because she kept me up with my guitars and put me in the bed with my guitar, cover me up with a guitar. I wonder how did my guitar get in the bed and cover it with me? I didn't do it. Mama said, boy, I cover you in the guitar both. Y'all both roll out. They put both of them. They put old sheet over you and go back in the house. Mama said, you got to do some rest. So, word of mouth spread it that I could play. So I started playing a lot of gospel groups, like Angela, the Silver Tone, the riding song. You know, we travel a whole lot, Chicago, everywhere, all the country traveling, playing the gospel. Then I play a little blues too. Like I said, Mom liked coming by blues, but Dad, he liked to hear the little blues. And so I've been playing quartet and blues practice all my life. You know, I can play gospel. Don't make no difference where it is. You put Sunday now, young girl, any kind of gospel song, mostly I play blues too. So I didn't travel a whole lot in blues, because on kind of Mom didn't want me to, you know, but Dad didn't care. But I got up a little later, I started traveling a little bit, so I did pretty good in doing blues now, you know. Because I still play in the church now. I go and play in the church every Sunday and play, because there ain't too much I play music. As long as it sounds good, I like to play it. Now, all music, I don't care what kind of music you got, blues, rock, jazz, country, all of it don't sound good. That's on anything. If it sounds good, I like to listen to it. If it don't sound good, it ain't doing me no good. If you with somebody don't know nothing, how you gonna learn? Can't learn nothing. But you wish somebody sound good to you might listen to it, make you feel, make you amplify you, make you want to go further than just sitting around and got something to go on. There's a stuff that wake you down, it ain't no good for you. So that way the blues and how my lifestyle come. You know, blues, now everybody got the blues. Blues and everybody. If you didn't get your check, the car broke down. Your girlfriend said, I'm tired of you and quitting you. That's all coming in the blues. It's all the blues. The blues is about different things, you know. What's going on in your life, what not happen, and what's going on right then. You know, it's the blues. You know, everybody got the blues. Always, no let them tell you they don't have the blues, just don't know what it is. But that's what the blues about. What's in you. That's how you develop yourself to play the blues. You play what you feel. You feel, you know, you just can, I feel like they can play it. If you say, hey, blue, no blues, you play what you feel. So that's the blues. That's where the blues come from. And just like you hear when church ladies, they get you singing and they get happy, start jump through the church. That's a spirit. Yeah. You know, old folks say, child, you let her have her way. You can't do nothing about it, that's the spirit. It's like blues, spirit that carry you from time to time, from day to day. All right.
I noticed that you said your favorite instrument is the guitar.
Uh-huh.
Can you name some components of the guitar? Like any sound, particularly when it comes to tuning, how the string feel, or the type of sound you're listening to?
Yeah, it depends on what type of, depending on the lyric in the song that you want to do. Now if you're gonna play, say you're gonna play a BB style. BB is mellow like, but it's clean, rich. Now you're gonna play rock and roll, it's more richer than that. So if you're gonna play gospel is more mellow like, but you have to listen to the distinct sound to determine which one you want to play or how you want to sound. Just keep on getting the sound that benefits you and the guitar. And the guitar and amp make a difference when you're playing too. You can set your amp on this and the guitar, then you got your effect pedal that you can mash and change the quality of the sound. That a lot of guys do when they playing. They mash the pedal to get a different technique of sound. But I play with pedal sometimes. Most time I'm just straight. I set my amp and the guitar and see that that's the sound I want and that's the sound I keep.
Has music impacted your life, or do you feel as if yourself as a musician impacted blues?
Music had impact my life too, both. And they both of them did that. Sure have.
Mr. Farmer, how do you feel about today's modern day blues versus traditional blues?
Today blues, the way I see the blues of today is to me like contemporary blues. It's not the real blues back then. Like I said, people back then sung blues from their heart, you know, they feel it. Now, I believe most of them is doing something now just to make it sound, just try to make money, you know, just, it's not real compared to the blues back then, not too much to me. Blues back then was a soul, you know, you play and what you feel, what you're going through. Now they did do it for showmanship to me, you know.
So compared to the back then blues, meaning emotion, soul, like real life experience,
Real life.
trauma.
That's right.
Compared to now, it's just if the beat sound good, it's a hit.
Yeah, but they ain't singing from what inside.
There's no message to
There's no feelings,
today's
no
music.
deep feelings like the word. It's just something they just do to get by. It's just not real blues. It's a blues, but it's not a real blues. Not deep down blues. You hear people, it's a magazine I call Deep Blue. Now when you got deep blue, you got the blue. That's what the blues all about, but now you got this blue they're singing now. It's a blue, but it's not the real deal. You hear a little bit, it's the real deal. It's not the real deal, but it's blue, but it's not the real thing. You can take it from me, I know.
Do you feel as if blues made up all of today's music? Like all of today's music dates back to the blues?
That's where they got that from. Back in today's music, they went back and went to the old blues and try to carry it on, but they carry it on in a way that don't have, not meaningful, you know, just something to get by. It could do better, but it don't seem like they are. Like I said, they're just imitation blues to me.
Do you feel that, you know, we have a pandemic going on, right, COVID? Mm-hmm. Do you feel as if COVID has changed your life around, or like how do you move? Like how can you continue to make music and do shows and travel with this COVID in the air?
Well, I had a lot of concerts canceled that were going all overseas and everywhere. And this COVID broke out too bad, you know, and make people sick and people dying from it. So they canceled a lot of the show. But that impacted me a whole lot, 'cause I could have made a lot of money. and good money by singing the blues, but it's trying to pick back up, slowly, because I got some contract going now that I'll be entertaining later on this year. They know everything. They already signed. They gone. And they looking forward to meeting me, plans later on. Then I hope I got some more coming. That'll be weird, but by not being able to go out, many people won't show up on account of the spread of the virus. And I can't make blame, I don't want to get out and get sick on account of the virus. Because I usually go on tour or sing in different places. It'd be 27,000 people around you out there looking at your camera everywhere, they hoop in the house and ready to go. And but now you can't get no whole lot. You might get 30 or 50, but they all got the mask, out looking. They still hollering, but especially in a tight area, you can't pack a tight area where they're still spreading. So it make a big toll on my singing, and you can't really perform like you want to, because when you got the COVID, everybody had the mask on, they can't do like they really want to do, so it make a big difference. And you playing and you singing, because when you this cold one up, you can sit there and chat, talk, ask your questions, holler, but now you got to keep your mask on, you can't do all that. That make a big impact on.
If you were to make a song today, brand new, 2022, what would you talk about?
The COVID. Yep, I make a song about the COVID, how it impact. And matter of fact, I've been sketching some of that on my piece of paper down in my little studio there. I hadn't finished it. I said I'm going to make a song.
So you have a project right now you're working on?
Yeah, I hadn't finished with it, but I've been working on it a little bit slowly. But I want to put the right word in there and to try to, I don't want to put nothing in that false. I want to put something in there real to make people think, did they go through this? Which some of them, I know a lot of people have went through, a lot of them done passed that I know. I've known them a long time, so that's what I was going to put out. And I also going to write a song about the cell phone. You don't mess with people's cell phone, especially a lady's cell phone. You don't mess with her phone. Don't do that. You mess with that lady's phone, you messed up. You done messed up big time. Leave my phone alone. A lot of things on the phone, do a lot of things.
Mr. Farmer, is there anything you would like to add to today's show that I haven't asked you that you would like to share with the audience?
You doing anything like public, like whatever you get. I want the people to realize and think, wear their mask, make sure they get vaccinated, and get the booster shot if they want to, but I don't know, but you have to be safe, and if you want to continue to have something in life, or whatever you're trying to do, whether you going to school, be a math genius, or you're going to be a doctor or whatever, I say put your head in the book and keep studying, and just like y'all young men, y'all keep studying whatever you're working for. See, it's up to the person itself. You want to be where you want to be, you got to strive for it. You got to say, I'm going to put your mind to it, I'm going to do this, and stick with it. You can't just start then, I'm going to do that next week, I'm going to do it, you stay with it. If you stay with something that you want to do, put your mind to it, you can do it. It might not come when you want it, but it come right on time. Just like Job said, God might not come when you want, but He's right on time. You got to have your mind focused on what you want to do. What you want to do, keep your mind focused on what you want to do. Because there's going to be time people going to talk about it. Oh, you ain't doing nothing, she ain't doing nothing, they ain't going to do nothing. But don't let that affect you. Keep focused. Get your mind focused on what you're doing. Next thing you know, they be eating out your hand.
Mr. Farmer, thank you for being in attendance to today's program at Mississippi Valley State University WVSD television station. I'm your host, Keon here. Until next time we meet on WVSD television station at Mississippi Valley State University. Thank you.